Welcome. I can't with you. Hi everyone, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Ethan.
And welcome to Game on Board Game, a channel where we talk about board games and do fun games and challenges based on our love for them.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.
Today we have a fun challenge that's going to be a board game mashup quiz for Ashley, with a special Valentine's Day twist, of course. So, what is this? Mashups are something I see a lot of people do on like podcasts or different platforms, but usually with movie titles. We'll take the names of two different movies and kind of blend them together in a way where the end of the first movie overlaps with the beginning of the second one. So like, for example, if I gave you the prompt, a farm boy follows a princess and a smuggler to a floating city in order to travel through time to help his parents fall in love, that would be Empire Strikes Back to the Future.
Ah.
Make sense? So we're going to do that with board games, but where the extra special twist comes in is that the prompts are written in such a way as if it were the two board games going out together on a very special romantic Valentine's Day date.
Okay.
I've come up with 10 prompts, so this is just going to be Ashley trying to guess them. Feel free to ask questions if you need clarifications about how it works or anything. I think you're going to get these pretty easily, though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Last time you thought the anagram challenge was going to be super easy, and that was
This has got to be easier than that, for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah. Check that out if you haven't seen it.
I guess play along.
Yeah.
See if you can get it before I do.
Well, actually, I would say come up with some of these yourself. Try them with your board game partner or your regular life partner. I don't know what to call that exactly. Let us know how it goes, and have a great Valentine's Day.
Yes.
If you want to see more hot and steamy content like this, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. All right. So these are a little long. Just hear me out, and I'm happy to read them more than once or whatever you want. Break it down. Okay. Two very different companions find themselves side by side at an elegant cafe, ready to enjoy each other's company, along with some coffee and cake. They retreat to their luxurious suite for the evening and decide to add some humor to the night by drawing whimsical doodles of their favorite memories. As each round passed, their sketches danced from one person to the next, hilariously transforming the once simple designs into something unexpected, just like the connections they were making throughout the evening. Don't just look like that. What do you got?
Well, so I need to create like a name. So I feel like this is like Grand Austria Hotel Telestrations. Grand Austria Hotel Illustrations.
Nailed it.
Oh, cool.
See? Not so hard.
I'm like Grand Austria Hotel and Telestrations.
Grand
Okay.
Austria Hotel Illustrations, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's a point.
Okay.
I don't know what our system is for points today, but
We often just give each other wifey and hubby points just for the hell of it. So I guess I'm getting wifey points today.
one wifey point. Redeemable at an outlet of your choosing. Ready?
Okay.
Over dinner, a spy and a lord of the manor meet to discuss plans. One, ever the meticulous planner, began mapping out their estate, carefully building up the perfect combination of buildings, animals, and trade goods into specific regions with every roll of the dice. Meanwhile, the other, full of wit and intrigue, worked on cracking codes and deciphering secret messages to test their teamwork and communication with clever wordplay. Not as obvious.
No.
Here's another tip for you. So it's not always going to necessarily be a full word, like in the Back to the Future example. Mm-hmm. It could just be like a syllable, and it's based more on the sound than the like literal spelling necessarily.
Okay.
You'll see what I mean with this one when you do it.
It's making me think of fromage.
Okay.
And
You don't think there'd be cheese referenced?
I don't know, I guess.
Okay. You don't have either of the games at this point.
Okay. I didn't say the other game.
I'm asking you. Okay. Good point. It's not fromage. What's the other one?
Man, just shut down. Yeah, I don't even know in my head here. I don't know. I was thinking like either code names or the Resistance. I was thinking the Resistance because of like the spy that you said.
Good thought, but no, not the Resistance either.
You said like animals and buildings and trade goods, which made me think of fromage because it's like the berries and the animals and the buildings.
That's a good point.
That's like exactly where my mind went.
One thing that would not have, though, is with every roll of the dice.
Ah, okay, so what
It's
about...
a big part of the game.
Okay. So, Three Sisters? No.
Afraid not. Lord of the Manor maybe would be something to
Well, that made
building
me
out
think
your
of
estate.
Obsession.
It's not.
Okay, well, apparently I'm just at a loss for this one.
All right. You wanted the answer then?
I don't know.
That's fine.
Unless you can give me some sort of hint to help me.
Well, so if you could get either of the games, obviously that would give you like the syllable hint to try
Yeah.
and work off of. So maybe focus on what are some other like spy, code cracking type of games. Deciphering secret messages. Maybe that's
Decrypto?
Decrypto.
I don't know. Is it like Agricola?
How would that mix with Decrypto?
I don't know. That's the problem. All right. I don't know. I give up on this one, I guess.
That one was Castles of Bergen Decrypto.
Okay.
Okay. Not your favorite.
No.
All right.
That one didn't make as much sense, I feel like.
All right, moving on. Plenty of them to go still. Two wild outdoorsmen venture out into the unknown for an adventure. They embraced the rugged journey of survival, working together to gather resources, build tools, and face dangers head-on. They also resisted the inevitable march of time while foraging for nourishment along the surface of nearby water, yet using each of their unique traits to avoid attacks from predators of the deep. Both embraced the thrill of discovery in nature.
I don't know. It's making me think paleo.
Paleo.
Okay. And
So that would be the, gather resources, build tools, face
it like
danger.
Paleoceans?
Paleoceans.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, paleo and oceans.
All right.
Oceans
That's exactly
has
what I was thinking.
You're
so.
foraging, right?
Yeah.
Predators of the deep, not
Yeah.
trying to get attacked by the deep deck, everything like that.
Okay. All right.
Got that.
That was a good one.
Good. They're good when Ashley can get them. Apparently, that's the line.
Sure.
Next up, under the beautiful illumination of the full moon, two partners found themselves caught up in a whirlwind of mystery and deception. Eager to test their powers of communication, they guide each other's guesses with the perfect word clues, careful not to say too much and align their answers properly. As the night wore on, suspicion and trust shifted as they tried to uncover hidden identities and root out the evil among them.
So I'm thinking like Just One or code names. Am I wrong on both of those?
Just one.
Okay. I was thinking more Just One.
Yeah.
And then it's making me think like Septima. I'm going to assume that's wrong.
Your hint for this one is to focus on the initial setting,
The moon?
the moon.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what's making me think of Septima. It's got a moon on the cover.
All right, well, there is something equally dark that is more typically associated with moons than witches.
Werewolves? Just
Look at-
one night ultimate werewolf?
Just one night ultimate werewolf.
Okay.
I loved watching your mind work on that one. You put it
I
together.
had to think of it.
I appreciate that you at least understand how the mashup happens.
Yeah.
When I listen to like a movie podcast that's doing this, the people just like cannot figure out how to actually like combine them into like a single title.
Oh, I
So
just need the names.
You
I
have that
think.
skill
Once
set.
I have that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's going pretty good.
All right.
What's your points up to now? 3?
3.
All right. 3 waifu points. Let's take a detour here.
Okay.
When suitors have very different ideas of the perfect Valentine's Day date, what is to be done? One prefers to relax among the tranquility of nature, gathering food and building habitats to create a thriving ecosystem, while the other prioritizes the high-stakes urgency of preventing a global disaster. Can a relationship survive when one person spends all their time in the brush looking through binoculars, and the other zips from country to country inoculating the sick? Or is it doomed from the start?
Okay, well, the second one's definitely pandemic.
But there's a lot of nature games out there.
There's a lot of nature games out there.
Well, again, if you think you have the second part, you can try to work, backwards from the sound of it.
I don't know. There's a million nature games out there. I'm trying to think of what would go with pandemic.
I feel like there were some pretty direct, pointing you to it kind of clues in there. Apparently not, but what game has habitats and...
Cascadia?
Oh, that's a good one. No. It's a good thought. I'll give you some credit.
Alright.
Habitats and binoculars are your best.
The binoculars
Inroads,
is
I
throwing
think.
me off. I don't know. Maybe that is actually a hint. Once you say it, I'll be like, oh, okay. I don't know. Can you give me a hint?
Have I not given you several already?
I don't know. I want to get it.
I'll just put it out there. The binoculars is bird watching.
Oh, okay. But see, that wasn't making sense to me. If there's no I'm like, where's the binoculars in a game? That's what's
true.
throwing me off.
Yeah, you were looking for like the first player token is like a set of binoculars or something.
Okay, so Wings Pandemic.
Yeah, I don't know if I can point you on that though. We'll keep this at 3 for now.
I think I get a half point for that. I got Pandemic with no hints.
3.5?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Half a wifey point ain't gonna buy a candy bar in this economy. Alright. I'm pretty proud of this mashup.
Oh boy.
Let's see how it goes. A sturdy table is set with goblets of mead and mountains of meat that a stealthy, dainty lady cannot help but run from. The man carefully considers every action in an attempt to dig himself out of this hold of points, while the dame hides her whereabouts and her identity. Compared to grand old England, this Norse settlement has far fewer places to hide, but excessively more to work. I know the grammar's weird there, but trust me, it makes sense.
Is it Black Sonata? Okay. And I was thinking distilled because of the mead.
Okay, that's a good line of thought, but no, there's some other pretty pointed hints in there.
Is it like Feast for Odin? This one's harder to put together.
Yeah, you're missing something.
How am I missing something?
There's a aspect to the name of the game that you're skipping over.
Feast for Odin?
Yes.
Black Sonata Feast for Odin?
Try it one more time. I think you have it, but yeah.
Black Sonata Feast for Odin?
Sure. Black Sonata Feast for Odin. So like Norse, because of, it's Vikings.
Yeah.
And excessively more places to work. It has like 66 worker placement spots or something like that.
Okay.
And this is a game we haven't played, but again, you're aware enough of it, right, that I thought, it's setting up to be very like manly Viking sort of thing.
Sure.
It's also got like, you start at like a deficit of points until you like polyomino your way like out of it. So that was like part of the clue, is digging yourself out of it.
See, that was not helpful in the worker placement thing. Let's not. I mean, I suppose I knew it was a worker placement, but like I didn't know there was that much worker placement. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
we've never played it, so.
That one counts though. 4.5.
Oh well, for sure, it better count.
Okay. Finally, some time to unwind with a romantic beach date. After wrapping up their mission to navigate the depths of the ocean, where they had to coordinate their efforts, use careful timing, and trust each other's decisions to solve a variety of problems, they take a leisurely stroll along the sand, collecting shells, making sailboats, and waving to mermaids.
I thought I knew it. So I'm thinking like the crew, Mission Deep Sea. And then
Bingo.
I was thinking tides.
That's a great guess.
Okay.
It is not tides. I see that. That's a little button shot game. Has seashells. Yeah. Maybe some of these other things.
Far Shore? No.
That would be Everdell Farshore. If you want to try to mash those together, let me know how it sounds. But
I don't know any game that has mermaids in it that we do.
You do know a game that has mermaids, because we also just played this one.
We did? Mermaids.
Leisurely stroll along the sand, collecting shells, making sailboats, and waving to mermaids.
It sounds fun.
Again, if you have one of the names, you can work with it.
Do I need to use like the whole thing, like the crew, Mission Deep Sea?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any games with mermaids. I would love to play a game with a mermaid. I don't think we've ever played a game with a mermaid in it.
There's 4 mermaids.
Oh! Okay.
Bing.
Okay, I got it now. The crew, Mission Deep Sea, Salt and Paper.
Bingo. Okay. Very good. What gave away the crew so easily? Off the bat. It was also important.
Like, it was a lot of the communication stuff. Like, communicating.
3 left. It's going strong.
What are we at? 6.5 wifey points? 5.5?
5.5, I think that must be. Do you yearn to be swept off out of the mundanity of your cookie-cutter neighborhood into a fantastical world of heroes? To forget about keeping up with the Joneses with a brand new fence and luxury swimming pool, to focus on the thrill of leveling up as you fend off challenging obstacles. Then grab a bag of chips, roll all the dice, and kick your life into high gear. There's a lot of pointed ones in this, but I don't know that you'll pick up on some of them.
Well, welcome to.
Welcome to.
Is it just welcome to, or is it welcome to your perfect home?
I didn't know it was called that, so.
Oh, okay. Or like welcome to, I'm thinking like Marvel Champions, but like those don't go together. I mean, people usually do call it like welcome to for short, but it is welcome to your perfect home. So the fact that he's like the crew mission deep sea was like, but that's not the hard part. I can't figure out the other game. That's the part that I'm stuck on.
I'll tell you, we have not played this one.
Oh, well, that makes it.
But you've certainly heard plenty about it.
Welcome Too Many Bones?
Welcome Too Many Bones. Got it. All right. Took you a minute. Cool. Yeah. But that had good stuff, you know. Grab a bag of chip theory games. High gear locks. There's like a million dice in there. Dice chucker. All right. I'm proud of you for that one. A cozy night in of arts and crafts quickly heats up when an assassin appears. To go from selecting soft fabrics, each with unique colors and patterns, to choosing secret agents out of a lineup of innocent bystanders wasn't on anyone's objective tile. What a clever web of connections they must weave. With just the right mix of approachability and stress, this will be a Valentine's Day to remember.
Okay, so this is definitely code names. Right?
Right.
Okay. I don't know. Is it Calico?
Are you asking or saying?
I don't know. It's like got patterns and different colors and things. It is Calico?
Mash them up.
Well, that's the thing. I tried mashing them up and they weren't making much sense to me.
This one's easy.
Calico names?
Calico names. Yeah.
Calico names? Okay. All right. Well, I guess I did have it. I was just second guessing myself.
Yeah. Hey, I believe in you. Hey, what kind of partner would I be? I have faith.
All right. Yes, in my mashup abilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might not like this one as much, but
oh boy.
It's a race against the clock for these two lovebirds, with one parading around every corner of this festive town, taking in as many sights and sounds as possible, while the other uses pure logic to decode an algorithm in as few attempts as possible. He doesn't get out much, preferring time alone with his computer. So these street performers, mystical boutiques, and wild dance parties are all new. But she loves him for his mind, and how he brings a new puzzle to the table each and every day.
Okay, so this was making me think of, like, trekking through history.
Afraid not.
No?
No.
Okay. Or French Quarter.
I wasn't sure if you would know what the theme of that really is enough, but yes.
Okay.
It is like you're traveling across Nolans trying to take in all the sights and sounds. So.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm thinking like a touring machine. Yes?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, you can go online and get a different, new algorithm every single day.
Okay, all right. French core touring machine?
French core touring machine.
Okay.
French quartering machine?
French quartering machine?
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so overall, nailed it, right? I think that was 8.5, although we stopped counting it after a while.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that one?
I liked it. I feel like it was a struggle, though. It was hard. I think it was fun.
It's very on theme, right?
Yeah, it was on theme for Valentine's Day.
It's hard. It's hard to put board games on
together.
Dates, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like the concept of sending board games on dates.
I think this is one we could could swap too. Like maybe you could mash up some more titles and send this back my way sometime for another video.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Because I would like the challenge.
Well, you could also do like not a date type one.
Yeah.
You could do something different.
You could do it for St. Patrick's Day. That wouldn't be hard at all.
Yeah, what, they're going into a bar and getting drunk and fighting?
2 board games, walk into a bar.
Okay.
Overall, great job. I'm very proud of you. I knew you could do it. I believe. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like and subscribe. Join our community of fellow board gamers. Maybe we'll take you out for Valentine's next year. The wink got her.
All right. You're getting me today.
Yeah, hammering it up a little.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time on Game On Board Game. Game on.
Game on. Alright. This is gonna be so cringy for me to have to edit with myself acting like this. A lot of this might not end up making it.